Hey guys, this is Joe. I'm coming up at you with a new deck. I'm rolling with a blue-white Helm of Obedience combo deck here that can score an instant win on turn 4. Looks like I want to mulligan this hand, not enough land to get it going. This one looks a little better. I got a tutor for finding some of our pieces. I'll keep that island up on top. Playing against this FOAM cat. I haven't played against him before, so I don't know what he could be rolling with. Overgrown tomb. That's alright, we can work with that. Let's throw out our ponder first turn. See what we can dig for. We do want to hit those 4 land, but let's put this plains back on top and shuffle it. Man, I noticed a lot of times in Magic Online, look at that, you shuffle up and you get one of the 3 cards that you saw with that ponder. This is not a bad one to keep. Him to Torak, that could hurt us. Takes our land and our counterspell. Could have been worse. We're left with our removal still. Oh, here's our negate. See what he's throwing out next. This could be a tough matchup. Waiting for him to go ahead and take his turn. Let's see what they've got turn 3. Throwing in a land that comes into play tapped. We were holding the negate if he has another him. Looks like he's probably mana ramp. Well, our Supreme Verdict will take care of that. We need to rebuild our mana base. We can hit 4 land and draw into another tutor, or draw one of our combo pieces. Oh, he's a sinkhole. We definitely don't want that. Hit that with negate. See what else he's got next. 2 green. Goyf! Our Supreme Verdict will handle that as well. Of course, Swords to Plowshares can hit it. Another tutor, that's good. But we need to have that 4th land before we can actually utilize another him. Oh man. Let's go ahead and swords his critter. Go down to 1 card. We're left with a tutor. Again, tough matchup. He's got the card advantage on us. Getting hit with 2 hymns to Torax in the first 5 turns is always brutal. See if we can make a comeback from this. Got another Goyf. And no, we didn't count his mana. Oh, we'll see what he's got. Zenith for 1. Probably pulling that Death Right. And he's going to start nuking our cards. Got a lot of damage on the board, on our graveyard for him to pick away at us. Four mana, what's coming down the pipes? Well, at least he's not zapping us. Okay, let's see what we can tutor for instead of taking this Mind Shatter. Let's cut off his Death Right. And that's 1 of our combo pieces. throw out our Rest in Peace that turns off his Deathrite Shaman. But I don't like being in this top deck mode. He's probably holding another piece of removal or another discard card. Green Sun Zenith for 4. What's he throwing out at us? Tireless Tracker. Gets a clue every time he throws out. What is that? Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. 2 colorless, sacrifice to draw a card. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, pump up your tracker. Top decking a land for us. And let's hope we can. The few things that we can top deck our Sweep, Oblivion Ring, Helm of Obedience, Swords to Plowshares, any removal, another Tutor. He's throwing out an Elf. Well, that doesn't help us much right now. We may have to hit it just for the 1. He's swinging in for 6. We'll see what he throws out on this turn, or if he's holding back. Essence of the Wild. Creatures you control enter the battlefield as a copy. 6/6. Alright, we're going to have to dig deep. Not the best use of Sphinx's Revelation, but we top deck a land, we win. Oh, that's it. Squeaking out a win. Helm of Obedience. Of course, we hit him for 1. And done. Oh man, that's gotta piss him off. And he loses on his draw step. There we have it, lucking into a win. Going on into round 2. I just put this deck list together. I don't even have a sideboard for it. Not even sure what it would need in a sideboard. I mean, it could afford to swap out some of this creature removal. These swords could probably come out. Supreme Verdicts could probably come out for something. Pithing Needles or things of that sort. I don't even know. I'd have to put some thought into it. I just play in the casual room. It's so hard to board against that meta. Now, if you're building a tournament deck, then you have a little bit more predictable of a meta going on. I mean, there's a handful of different decks that people play with, but for the most part, it's usually about 5 or 6 different decks. I check the tournament listings for Legacy every once in a while, but I don't follow it very hard. Hitting us with a Duress on the first turn. But we aren't holding any combo pieces. He's probably going to take our Counterspell. See what we draw into. Helm. Of course, if he's throwing some Hymn to Thorax at us again or another Duress Deathrite, that's okay. We can deal with that. Second Deathrite. So this is where a Detention Sphere would come in handy to nuke both of those in one hit. So far, they're not posing too much of a threat until he starts cranking out a bunch of discard. I don't think I want to put any land in my graveyard for him. So let's see. The cool thing about this Leyline is we can be rocking this Oblivion Ring at instant speed. We'll just take 2, that's no big deal. And we want to shut him out on his mana. No lands in the graveyard means his Deathrite Shamans can't come in. Hitting us with him? Probably. Oh no, it's something else. A Goyf. That's fine. And we're actually cutting him off of the wanting to use his death rights till after he attacks. Birds of Paradise gets eaten by a Supreme Verdict. Take 4. End of turn. Jace's Erasure. No, Jace's Ingenuity. Sorry, don't even know what I'm playing. Throw out another island. And since we have our Leyline of Anticipation, we could throw out a Helm of Obedience and Enlightened Tutor at the end of his turn. Still have mana open to counter. During his turn, I mean. Him. Destroy a land. It's one less damage we're going to take. He got another one? No, he's got a mana dork. Looks like that's probably game. Like, don't foresee him doing anything too crazy. Swinging for 1. Of course, end of turn, throw out the Helm. Tutor for our Rest in Peace. And Baron Moore, I don't even know what that does. Oh, cycling. Throw out this guy. Good game, buddy. Thanks for playing. Turn 7. Obedience for the win. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Comments are welcome. Let me know what you think I should play next.